Hey everyone. All over India, the rasgulla is a beloved dessert and is one of the country's favorite sweet inventions. Depending on where you are, it's also called Roshogolla or Rasbari. For a long time, the Bengalis and Odias have fought over who founded it. On 14th November 2017, the geographical identification tag for rasgulla was awarded to West Bengal. Today, let's know about the fascinating and tasteful story of the glorious sweetmeat, rasgulla. Let's start the video, but before that, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Rasgullas have their origins in the Indian state of Odisha and are particularly famous in the state of West Bengal. They are often prepared during festivals, celebrations, and special occasions. The sweet, juicy, and slightly syrupy flavor of rasgullas makes them a favorite treat for people of all ages. Rasgullas are not only relished in India but have also gained popularity worldwide, becoming a symbol of Indian sweets and culinary expertise. They come in various regional variations, but the basic concept of spongy, cheesy balls soaked in sugar syrup remains consistent. Whether served hot or cold, rasgullas are a classic dessert that continues to delight sweet lovers across the globe. Bengal compiled much historical evidence about how the rasgulla was founded. Their main argument is that Bengalis learned the art of making cottage cheese from the Portuguese. They were also the first to experiment with it, since elsewhere in India, separating the chena from the milk was considered sacrilege because the milk was offered to gods. But before we get into its history in Bengal, it's worth looking at the story behind why Odias fought for it. One of the biggest festivals in Puri, Odisha is the Rath Yatra, where Krishna and his siblings are taken out for their chariot ride. The story goes that rasgullas were invented in Puri and offered by Lord Jagannath to his consort Lakshmi as an apology for not taking her along during the Rath Yatra. Following that, since the 11th century, it's also been known as Kheera Mohana for its white appearance, and it is customary to serve it to goddess Mahalakshmi as prasadam during the last day of the Rath Yatra. While it should have been a secret recipe of the temple, folklore indicates that one of the priests, seeing villagers throwing away excessive milk, taught them how to curdle the milk and make rasgullas. The village Pahala, where there were more cows than humans, eagerly learned how to make chena and emerged as Odisha's rasgulla hub. In the charming town of Puri on the eastern coast of India, there lived a young man named Nabin Chandra Das. Nabin was not an ordinary man. He had a sweet tooth that extended far beyond the bounds of ordinary cravings. His quest for the perfect dessert was boundless, and he was determined to create a delicacy that would conquer hearts and taste buds alike. This is the story of how Nabin Chandra Das invented the delectable delight known as the rasgulla. Nabin came from a family of confectioners who were well known in the town for their delicious sweets. His ancestors had passed down their culinary secrets for generations, and he had learned the art of sweet making from his father. But Nabin was not content with merely following the traditional recipes. He dreamt of creating something extraordinary, something that would make his family's name immortal in the world of sweets. Nabin Chandra Das first established a sweet shop in Joda Shako in 1864. But he went out of business soon, and after 2 years he opened another establishment in Bagh Bazar. Determined that he would not peddle run-of-the-mill sweets, he wanted to invent a sweet that would solely be his creation. Das tried to boil the chena balls in sugar syrup, but they would just disintegrate. One day, while watching the waves crash onto the pristine shores of Puri, Nabin was struck by inspiration. He gazed at the churning sea, and it reminded him of the chena, that is, a type of cottage cheese that he often used in his sweet preparations. He thought, what if I could make a sweet out of chena that's as light and airy as the ocean waves themselves? That was the moment when the seed of the rasgulla was planted in Nabeen's mind. Nabeen returned home with an unyielding determination to create the perfect chena-based sweet. He began experimenting tirelessly, tweaking and adjusting his recipes. His kitchen became his laboratory, and he was both a scientist and an artist, mixing ingredients with precision and care. His first few attempts were far from perfect, resulting in sweets that were either too dense or fell apart in the syrup. Nabeen's family and friends watched with amusement as he persevered, never losing hope. Many believed he was chasing an impossible dream, but Nabeen's vision and his sweet tooth's desire to taste success kept him going. Months turned into years, and Nabeen's obsession with perfecting the rasgulla never waned. He learned to control the moisture content of the chena, discovered the importance of the right consistency in the sugar syrup, and perfected the art of molding the rasgulla into round, fluffy balls. He worked diligently night after night, and with each attempt, he inched closer to his vision. Finally, after years of experimentation, Nabeen felt that he had cracked the code. He had created a sweet that was spongy, soft, and incredibly delicious. The rasgulla had come to life in his kitchen. Now, all he needed to do was introduce it to the world. He finally resolved the problem by using Rita and creating bubbles that would lend a sponginess to the chena balls. After sustained effort, he was able to master the art of holding the balls together, and thus was born rasgulla. His customers loved it. Nabeen's family and friends gathered around the dining table as he presented them with his creation. With bated breath, they took the first bite of the rasgulla. Their eyes lit up and their taste buds danced with joy. It was sheer perfection. The rasgulla was light, fluffy, and oozed sweetness. Nabeen had succeeded in creating a masterpiece. Nabeen Chandra Das's sweet creation quickly gained a reputation in the town of Puri. People from far and wide came to savor the delicious rasgullas. The fame of this new dessert spread like wildfire, and soon it reached the ears of Lord Jagannath, the presiding deity of the Jagannath temple in Puri. The temple's priests and devotees were intrigued by the rasgulla's heavenly taste. They decided to offer it to Lord Jagannath during a special festival. Nabeen's rasgulla became a divine offering, and this was a testament to his sweet success. As the news of the rasgulla's divine connection spread, it gained immense popularity throughout India. Nabeen Chandra Das's modest sweet shop turned into a bustling hub for rasgulla lovers. People came from all corners of the country to savor his delectable creation. Nabeen's invention not only delighted the palates of millions, but also changed the fate of his family. They became known as the pioneers of the rasgulla, and their sweet shop, K.C. Das, became an iconic destination in Kolkata. Nabeen's legacy lived on through his family's commitment to producing the best rasgullas in the land. Nabeen Chandra Das had not only created a sweet that would forever be cherished, but had also achieved his dream of making his family's name immortal in the world of sweets. The rasgulla was no longer just a dessert. It was a symbol of Nabeen's unwavering dedication and the sweet triumph of his vision. One more story around rasgullas is related to William Harald, a reputed British chef sent to India. His cooking impressed a high-ranking official who made Harald his personal cook. One day, the official asked for the local dish rasgulla. Writing recipes were the norm at the time, so Harald had to walk to each house and inquire about the recipe. But every home gave him a different recipe and technique. This is a ghastly fashion he then used to describe rasgullas, a bowl of sweet, syrupy, soft cheese balls. Today, the rasgulla remains a beloved sweet across India and beyond, with countless variations and adaptations. Nabeen Chandra Das's innovation continues to inspire generations of sweet makers and stands as a testament to the power of relentless pursuit and creative exploration in the world of culinary arts. It is a reminder that dreams, even as sweet as the rasgulla, can come true with dedication and a dash of creativity. Well, That's it for today. I hope you're liking Nerdies discoveries. Can't wait for the next video to learn more and be fascinated about. See you on the next. Bye.